You're looking to take an ocean voyage off the coast of Rhode Island this weekend. Well, weather's not going to be 100% cooperative, is it, Pete?
It's not, unfortunately, Danielle. Looking at some rain showers moving in, especially on Friday afternoon. But the good news is it doesn't look like rain the entire weekend. In fact, here's what I'm tracking before we talk about that weekend forecast we'll talk about today, and it will be a nice day ahead. Now, similar to yesterday, temperatures will be comfortable. We're talking upper 70s at the coast, low 80s inland, and that means pretty good for outdoor activities. I say mostly dry just because there'll be a slight risk of a sprinkle, primarily inland, and most of us end up escaping that threat of showers. We are tracking a tropical storm. Bertha right now has winds of 45 miles an hour. I'll show you where Bertha is coming up in just a second. And our weekend concerns continue with that rain threat. Still looking at some timing issues, and what we mean is that the information has been coming in where sometimes it says Saturday's a rainy day, sometimes Sunday, sometimes it says Saturday night. And when we have tropical moisture as a factor, we really have to watch these carefully because it's very easy to trigger a few downpours, and that will be a risk as we head throughout the weekend. All right, here is Bertha. I'll show you a little bit closer here. Bertha right now with those 45-mile-an-hour winds, and Bertha will continue to track to the west, going over Puerto Rico around Saturday, and then early next week, Monday or Tuesday, drifting offshore from the United States. After this, it remains to be seen exactly what will happen with Bertha, but obviously when we get hurricanes or tropical storms in that position, they need to be watched carefully, so we'll continue to track Bertha for you. Here's a look at our hurricane barrier camera, and things are looking quiet right now. Temperatures a little warmer than they were at this time yesterday morning. We're at 65 degrees. Winds are out of the southwest at 5 miles an hour. Could be some patchy fog, especially at the shore as you're waking up this morning, as humidity is also higher than it was at this time yesterday morning. Not looking at an excessively muggy day, but a little more humid than what we saw yesterday. Temperatures right now, 63 in Smithfield, 60 Taunton, 69 Newport, and 69 in Westerly. No major storms coming through today, but notice how there is some moisture starting to work in from the south. And notice this little lobe of moisture here in upstate New York. We may fire off a few of these showers throughout the afternoon, but our more significant low pressure center does not arrive until tomorrow. So we track things for you going hour by hour. Quick shower possible today, but most of the day is rain free. Highs in the low 80s inland. Now at the coast, it's going to be a little cooler. We'll get those persistent winds once again coming out of the south, especially by the afternoon. So that holds the coast into the 70s, places like New Bedford, Newport, Jamestown, and Westerly, while we'll be in the 80s in places like Smithfield, Johnston, Providence, and even into Cumberland, Woonsocket. So it's a warmer day as you get away from the water, the trend that we saw yesterday. And then we go into tomorrow morning. Now, this is a sign that some warmer air and also more humid air is in place. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, temperatures hanging in the upper 60s, even close to the 70-degree mark. And it does look like some muggy weather on the way for the weekend with the threat of those showers. At the beach today, 76 degrees, mostly sunny and dry, safe sun time around 13 minutes. There's that 7-day Futurecast. At this point, it looks like Saturday would be the more rainy day with some of that tropical moisture being a threat to fire off a few downpours. And then on Sunday, I have partly sunny skies with a few passing showers coming on through, but it does look like we'll get some dry time on Sunday. So right now, a little more optimistic about Sunday than Saturday. Unsettled on Monday with highs in the low 80s, and then it does look like we'll get a nice break on Tuesday, but we could see a few more rain showers pulling through on Wednesday. WPRI.com, you can always go there for an updated weather discussion. Now let's get you out to Jam Cam Traffic with Gina Brown. Good morning, Gina.
Good morning, Pete. Well, we're going to start off with a little bit of light traffic here by Jefferson Boulevard on 95. No problems here, continuing down toward TF Green, even past 117. It looks good. Let's go out to those maps now and see what's going on.